The girl thought her boyfriend was about to propose to her, but unexpectedly, after getting down on one knee, he took out a penguin instead. Lucy felt a little disappointed, but she still held back her feelings. It turned out her boyfriend wanted to invite her on an expedition to Antarctica. Although the two of them loved extreme challenges, as time went by, Lucy gradually started wanting a more stable life, but her boyfriend only wanted the feeling of adventure. To make Lucy agree, her boyfriend actually jumped from a height of hundreds of meters. Just after Lucy agreed to his request, he happily jumped on the steel beam again. But before he could steady himself, the beam suddenly started shaking, his footing slipped, and he fell down. Lucy was terrified. She carefully leaned over to check what happened. Luckily, her boyfriend was only injured and was sent to the hospital. This incident scared Lucy badly. She began to develop PTSD toward extreme sports. But the first thing her boyfriend said after waking up was, "After I recover in a few months, we'll go rock climbing." He even thought the 3 seconds of falling were incredibly exciting. Lucy instantly became terrified. She realized that the things she and her boyfriend wanted were already completely different. Lucy tried to convince him to live a more peaceful life, but her boyfriend, who had spent his whole life chasing excitement, could not do it. And Lucy also couldn't continue living that kind of life forever. In the end, neither of them could change the other. Just when Lucy was at her saddest, she started dancing crazily at a party without any music. Everyone thought Lucy was just a drunk crazy person. Only Jack thought Lucy was adorable. Looking at Lucy's sad expression, he knew she must have gone through something, but he still fell deeply in love with this woman. The two quickly got together. A year later, they held their wedding. Jack was extremely excited, and Lucy was also happy with this stable life. But unexpectedly, something happened after they got married. Jack looked through Lucy's old social media posts from many years ago. He learned that Lucy used to love extreme challenges, so he specially booked an exciting adventure activity. But he didn't notice the awkward expression on Lucy's face. To avoid disappointing Jack, Lucy could only pretend to be very excited. But after arriving, they were rejected by the owner because of bad weather. Just as they were about to leave, Lucy's ex-boyfriend suddenly appeared from behind them. But maybe because she felt guilty, Lucy didn't tell Jack that he was her ex-boyfriend. Instead, she introduced Jack beside her as her husband. After saying hello, they went their separate ways. But both Lucy and her ex-boyfriend looked extremely uncomfortable. Lucy and Jack originally planned to continue their trip, but when they arrived at the airport, they found out all the tickets were sold out. Jack really wanted to give Lucy an exciting experience, so he wanted the man to take them on another adventure. Jack didn't know about their past relationship. Lucy could only force herself to agree and ask. Not long after the plane took off, the ex-boyfriend threw the two of them around inside the cabin. After asking him, they found out the truth. This guy was avoiding a nearby patrol aircraft because their flight route was not allowed. Just as he finished speaking, a flock of birds suddenly flew out from the fog ahead. This small plane could not withstand the impact. Both Jack and Lucy were terrified, but the ex-boyfriend remained completely calm. Soon the plane malfunctioned and became uncontrollable. Seeing that there was no way to control the aircraft, the man immediately took out parachutes. But Jack, who had never experienced anything like this, had no idea how to use one. Even worse, there were only 2 parachutes on the plane. The ex-boyfriend quickly put on his parachute, then helped Jack put his on as well. Although Jack was still hesitant, there was no other choice. Jack used one parachute alone, while the man took Lucy and jumped together. But Jack had no idea how to control a parachute. Although he opened it according to the man's instructions, he couldn't control the direction. Soon the 3 parachutes crashed into each other. Luckily, they were already very close to the ground. Although one parachute got tangled, they still landed safely. After landing, Jack immediately got up to check if Lucy was safe, but he forgot that the parachute had not been packed away. Jack, who had no experience at all, didn't understand what the man was trying to tell him. A gust of wind suddenly blew. The parachute was lifted into the air. The parachute dragged the 3 of them all the way toward the edge of a cliff. When Lucy woke up from her dream, she discovered that the 3 of them all the way toward the edge of a cliff. When Lucy woke up from her dream, she discovered that the 3 of them were already hanging in midair. Only a small tree was supporting their weight.